straight to the next one.
Yeah.
All right. This is another. It's returning the Mecca this time.
Okay.
All right. So real quick, probably this one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Like I put all this music that we're going to use. Like he gives me the list of songs you want beforehand, and I put it in the auto DJ. So then I just hit auto DJ. So at this point, you'll see once this get at 8 seconds, it'll automatically cross over to the next one.
Gotcha.
So really, I don't have to do anything as far as once I do that, I don't have to do anything as far as the music. I probably should have it cross over sooner though. It'll start crossing over on its own. I ain't got to do nothing.
Which one is the auto DJ button?
The auto DJ button's right here.
I got you.
All right. But what it is, let's say I'll find a song, I'll go through here, pull a song, drag it in the auto DJ.
Yeah. Now, what's happening is we're early. I'm trying to set you up early so that by 1 o'clock you're ready. If the people they're asking you what's up, you're not supposed to come on till 1 anyway. So now we're trying to set it up. So we need you to click the link so that we can get you on the feed. So that when it's time, everything is ready. It's saying loaded and it's just loading. Are you clicking on the new link I sent you? Because it might be the old link. You.
Oh, the other shows are running now? The other shows, like Shannon show, whatever else, are they running now or is it running at another time?
What would you have, an iPhone or Android?
Not active, that's the one that was active. So I don't know if they're all
Yeah. No, these aren't the shows. These are like drops, like a little station IDs like this.
All right. Well.
You got earphones in?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It could be a setting. I don't know something. Because you said it's a new phone. It might be just a setting or something on your phone that's not allowing it to open up. Yeah. But like I said, push come to shove. You can call the number at 1, the 804 number I sent you, and the interview is still going to be live. Yeah. So.
So anyway, what happens is like I'm turning.
All right. Okay. So, but if you can't do it by 1, then just call the number.
What we're gonna do is when we finish.
All right, and we'll have you on that way. But if you can't do it by 1, just call the number I sent you, the 804-215 number. All right, peace.
The next song won't play, and then I can just start the next song whenever I want. Or I can literally just hit play.
All right, well that link is still open, so they'll still be able to click on that link, and they'll see if they can set it up. Huh? You see what I'm saying?
I don't have to.
Goodbye.
He got that camera. You can't see him. It's that white camera that's on him.
I remember it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna move this around. I'm trying to find the right system to be able to not only have everybody have enough space to do what we need to do, but for me to be able to transform back to a photo studio when I need to.
I got you.
So like when I'm on, I use this camera for me. Then I got that camera, and then we got cameras on the wall that we're not using right now because I ain't got no gas. You got another 2.5 minutes.
All right.
For the next song. And then I'm gonna let you talk, right?
All right.
And then we'll go to plug tuning and potholes.
Yeah. Feel like some native tongues today.
Where is the potholes? Hold on.
Oh, there you go. I just seen it. Yeah. Lunchtime. That's crazy.
In a couple seconds, when I
Huh?
turn the song off, I'm gonna hit his microphone. That's this, and then he'll be live. Like everything we're saying right now is not obviously not going to internet. Once I hit this, then he'll be live. Ready?
Yeah. Yup. I know y'all real hip hop heads remember that, man. But look, you know, I was feeling like some native tongues today, man. So of course, you know, I had to put them in the mix. G Money, you know what I'm saying? We dug in them crates, and you know, we wanted to do some plug tuning today, man, with some De La Soul, man. So y'all vibe out on this De La Soul right here on Bars Block on Big Time Radio Network.
So let's go run that one, and it'll run part hosing along. Like if I don't turn it off, all this will just start going.
Right.
So I just try to turn it off, you know, after a couple songs so he can do his thing, and then you know, and this is how it all is for all shows. I even, you know, like with Lunchtime, I'm doing most of the talking, so I'm here doing this and stuff like that. But like for shows, like when we start like the podcast shows, the main podcast shows, we won't even play that much music.
Right.
The most music will be like independent artists and live music and stuff like that. So it's just not gonna be that important. So like what we're trying to do now is we getting this young lady set up to do a live video feed.
Who's that?
Lil Debbie, she's a hip hop artist from back in the day, and what it is, we have it set up through this. So once she comes through, like that's the live feed right there. Once she comes through, she'll pop up on that screen. Now, if we don't get the video feed going, if we have to do an audio feed, like a phone interview,
Right.
then she'll just call the Skype number.
Right.
Yeah, we have a Skype number that she'll call that. Which I have to make sure Skype is on. Yeah. It just seems like a lot of shit, but it's really not that hard to do.
What it is the screen looks complicated, but it's very simple stuff.
It's real simple. So yeah, I gotta shoot tomorrow. Well, Angel, if you want to come through, we're doing that stuff.
The Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And then she's starting to work on her calendar.
She's what?
Working on her calendar.
Oh yeah. What time she doing it tomorrow?
I don't know. Knowing her, it'll be later.
She's on let's see. I know she wants to schedule for motorcycle show and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's why I want you to be there. She want to talk to you about that.
Okay.
The good and bad thing about this is that we, you know, because it's social media, we're not allowed to play. Like I can play whatever I want on the radio,
right.
But like on the live feed, right now all the live feed is getting is basically our conversation. It's a behind the scenes live feed. Like I can't play like this music.
Right.
Every now and then I'll turn it up just so people can know.
Yeah.
So people that are listening can catch it, and then I gotta turn it down before YouTube or Facebook catch it. Yeah. Like this, I love this song, so I'm gonna play some of this.
That's definitely what's cool.
But there's also a delay. But I don't have my speakers hooked up, so it don't sound as great. But everything we play is going to also pop up on the screen. The screen is a delay, but it's going to tell you in a minute at the top. It's going to say potholes in my lawn. And sometimes it'll be nice enough to have a picture with it.
You could think.
But it's like a 40-second delay.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, should I do the Xbox, get it fixed, or do I need to just go ahead and just get
Get
it
a
out?
new one. Have you tried the Red Dead 2?
Ooh.
The one I told you to start, because I'm going to try to start. I've been playing it just to get myself used to it again. It's been a long time since I played it.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure if I have Red Dead 2 already on the one that's messed up.
Oh.
Either I have the disc, or I have.
You got those new tracks that he sent? Oh, excuse me, I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good. Do you think?
You got them new tracks that he sent?
Jolly?
Yeah.
I got whatever he sent, yeah. You want to play some of those?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see which ones I got. This is what he sent. Love Don't Live Here. If You Want To, Ghost, Gangsta Night. I think there's one more. I don't know what I got. Anyone in particular? What's his name? I couldn't remember his name.
Uncle Nitty.
Uncle Nitty, that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, just play Love Don't Live Here.
You want to play that now? Or
Yeah, after this.
you want to break before I do it though? You want to talk before I do it?
Yeah.
Uncle Nitty.
Yeah.
I don't remember being too teased though.
You ready?
Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Yo, what's up? It's your man Boss Nice in the building like a chilled wind. You know what I'm saying? You are now tuned in live to Boss Block on the Big Time Radio Network. You know what I'm saying? We playing the classic hip hop songs, you know what I'm saying, that y'all can vibe to. But right now, we're going to do something. I'm going to go back and I'm going to play some stuff from my homie, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Nitty from the Eastern Shore, you know what I'm saying, sending some joints, man. So, you know, I like to support, you know, artists, you know what I'm saying, Eastern Shore, wherever, man. But, you know, the main thing is, man, this platform is for hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? This is the platform for the legends. We celebrate the legends. We give them their flowers today. You know what I'm saying? Big Time Radio Network. So y'all check this out. Love Don't Live Here, Uncle Nitty.
So like this is an independent artist. So I can get away with playing that.
Right.
Well, like I said, I don't have time to set up my speakers because I usually have everything going through this speaker, but I didn't have time to set it up.
Just plugging it in, right?
Now, I have some stereo speakers that I don't have wired up yet.
I got you.
Keep it on.
Say what?
I was saying keep it on. I was saying keep it on the speaker.
Oh, I am. I'm not gonna turn this down because it's independent. It can't do nothing to me like this.
Let me show you. No stuff moves like that, man.
That noise you just heard, I don't think it comes across the stereo. It was on the radio. Or somebody followed us or something on YouTube or Facebook or something. Problem on the screen in a second. You just doing just the one or you doing one of them? Boss, you just doing this one?
Yeah.
Alright. You want to do Sky and you after this?
Yeah. It's that Uncle Nitty, Eastern Shore's own, right here on Big Time Radio Network. Said Rhonda cooking for me.
You gonna introduce it, right?
Huh?
You gonna introduce, get your hands up?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hold on, this got DJ Cool in it?
That's what he sent me. DJ Cool, Sam the Beast, and I think
Spade.
Spade and
Alright.
Earl. It might not be Earl, but yeah.
Oh, this ain't the one I wanted though.
Alright, well, let's do yours and I'll find the one.
Alright. The one I wanted was Get Your Hands Up with Spade. That's something else with Earl Wizzy.
Alright, let's do yours.
Yeah, right here on Bars Block. Got some Pen Still Killing, featuring Cooler Van Seal and yours truly, Boss Nice.
Let's see. There we go.
Soft body rappers that die hard to recharge. Rhyming nowadays like you reading off of flashcards. I flip style so I spit flows with crash bars. Shoot me with the flows on the track like NASCARs. Above average, so I'm never under par. PSK, what does that mean? Pen still killing, watch us write a murder scene. Spitting COVID 16s on the track with the clean cooler. The old schooler, I'm back like with the ruler. Handlebars, yeah, maybe on a 10-speed bike, but never handlebars on the mic. Scooby-Doo rappers, they see me come and yell yikes. These bitch-ass rappers, I eat them like Mike Nice. Me and Cooler, the Queen Kong
Whip
with
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
Cooler, kill 'em, empty
Do the whole clip. This is a funny story. I sent this beat to Cooler. Cooler text me talking about, do some, you know, black love, some type of stuff. I was like, nah, not on something like that. Nah. she came back with this, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, I still didn't get that.
What?
The chemist, go back to it. Chemist.
Oh, I ain't sent. Did I send it?
Did you send it the second time?
Hold on. I might not have sent it, man. Hold on. No, I don't think I sent it because I got preoccupied with it. What was next?
Hands up. I got the right one.
Oh, you got the right one?
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce him. I was messing with me and boy. I remember the day we made that song. I was acting a damn fool.
Are you ready?
Yeah. PSK, make yo. I was gonna say making that green, but anyway, yo, this is one of my favorite songs right here. This right here, I could be anywhere, man. I play this in the whip, and you know what I'm saying, the energy from this song is just so dope. This is Big Style featuring Spade, Hands Up, right here on Big Time Radio Network.
It ain't over, dog, just cause the beat stop. So I'ma finish off with a beatbox. Look, it goes to 1 and to the 2 to the 3, 4, 5. Hip hop ain't dead, it just need more style. These cats only got 9, they gon' need more lives. See, you got too much give up, you need more try. So
this cup
stay
she's
on the
water.
porch if you can hang with the big dogs. You might mess around and get big, dog. They say my money under, I'm like underwear. I'ma be brief, check my account like Haynes, it's always withdrawals. The biggest bird in the toilet, the one with corn on it. Sick as a pedophile computer with child porn on it. Coming through the door like a white supremacist at the Capitol with no shirt, wearing a fur hat with
I
horns
think it's
on
the
it.
HDMI itself is bad.
Yeah, just like that. Yo, Spade, bring the horns in.
You try to just replace the station that HDMI port?
He is not the cord. They knocked out the HDMI on the thing, find all the TV. Yeah, so one of my HDMI was bad on TV.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, y'all, the winter's gone, the summer's up. This rap game just ain't the same for some of us. They hate me saying number one hit wonder, not the same ones that never had one. I still want them up. Back in the same spot, I should have stayed in. Get it clean
I
up
thought
the
Geek
game.
Squad do it, but they told me Geek Squad I do it on Xbox One.
A lot of places might get stopped with the service.
Welcome to the planet of the apes. A bunch of silverbacks and light skin. They scared to FaceTime like Stackfish. They ain't believe in the game, you gotta buy in. Friends call me shy, call me Mr. L.Y.N. See apes with no doubts and no debates. Cause any club Big Style in, they got their these days ain't no beef and no salami. Just applesauce and balls and bottles of the sunny. I still praying more, I'm thinking for my homie Donnie. I got hope for the future, so this is fucking Lonnie. Soccer pants,
Check
we ain't
out
the same at all.
Listen
The
Geeks
same
too.
rules, I'll take the same
Everything they do.
got contracts and I have the same calls. When you say yes,
Because it might be just something small.
It is, because it looks like it's working, just HDMI knocked out. Another hit out there in a minute.
Big Time Radio Network. We vibing, we listening to your man Big Style featuring Spade, Hands Up. You know what I'm saying? We getting it lit up in here. Spade say the rest.
I'm gonna hit on out there, man. Just how to do it on.
Okay.
I think the house.
Switch it.
Well, it helps if you get that step on the cord. Knock this thing out.
Oh, I said you blame me because you forgot to take the shit off.
No, because we I'm not gonna say about
Put
you.
your hands up.
You got words.
Yeah, we vibing over here, Big Time Radio Network. You know what I'm saying? On Bars Block. You know what I mean? We playing the classic hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We represent hip hop and the legends of hip hop right here on this platform. This is what we do it at. Every Saturday at 12 p.m. You know what I'm saying? www.tymradio.com. You know what I mean? Peace. Tune in. Yeah. Yeah. We are back in the building like a chilled wind. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this artist right here, this MC right here, man, you know, this is one of my favorites, man. Grand Poobah. You know what I'm saying? He is a rap phenomenon, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't get his props, but he gonna get his props right here on Big Time Radio Network, though, on Bars Block. Check it out. I like it. Grand Poobah. Ladies and gentlemen, I found him. That. Who is it? You said the water. Let me get some water.
Yeah, it was good.
I should have bought my pills. I thought I had bought my ibuprofen, man. Just starting to act up.
You're bad. You have root canal or just had
No, I just had two molars pulled side by side.
the same goddamn thing?
Yeah. That weird blood taste in your mouth. You know how when fresh taste it's still there. It's like
When'd you get it done?
Tuesday.
Yeah,
but it's like they told me it was going to be like this because it was both side by side. The first one broke off. He got it. The second one, he was able to pull the whole thing out. I kept it too. I was like, you can give me my two. I endured that pain too. I could still feel the pressure, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy though, because it seemed like as I got older, my threshold for pain is greater. Because I used to could not take a lot of pain, but now, like...
Probably that extracurricular shit.
Could be. But that is not the thing. Oh, you know what I did today though? That's not the thing to do if you're getting a tattoo though.
Really?
It enhances it.
Or enhances the pain. Really? I know a lot of people that don't know that because I know a lot of people.
And if y'all on the live, listen, we talking about medicine, right? We talking about medicine. We ain't talking about new, you know.
I know a lot of people that would get drunk before they get a tattoo until they learn that shit thin your blood.
Yeah. Yep. Crazy stuff.
Like we had a I don't know. Did you see we had a dude get a tattoo?
Yeah. Yeah, I was listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at work when they. Yeah.
So we're gonna do that again.
That was bus driver, right?
Yeah.
Getting his.
Got a Gemini sign put on him.
And everything is cool. What we got next?
Massapil.
Okay. Somebody should have told you. And you say New York City. And you say New York City. And you say New York City. And you say down for Oz we get the heck, because Denise said it says now found for her too. I wish she was trying to get on too. I didn't know she was trying to get on this day.
Who?
Janice, she said it says not found.
The link?
Yeah.
The she was trying to get video?
Yeah.
I showed you. It popped up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, mass appeal.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Go ahead, never mind. Go ahead. She says M-I-N. Hold on. She says, is she in?
All right, give me a second. Yeah, she is.
Hey, Debbie, can you hear us?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh. Thank you, Heavenly Father.
All right, I see her.
Oh, yeah, we see you.
Can she hear us?
Can you hear us, Debbie?
Hold
Huh?
on.
All right. Hello. Hey, can you hear us, Debbie?
Hold on 1 second. Tell her she can hear us. Hold on, we're just getting this sound.
Can you hear us?
No, she's not. We can't hear her. Hold on a second.
You can hear us, but we can't hear you. Hold on, we getting the sound. We getting it right. So just if you can hear me, just hold on 1 second. We getting the sound right, but we can see you. You have mass appeal. Yo.
This is shit I can't get.
Huh?
I said, this is shit that bothers me. I tested this shit last night because I wanted to make sure we ain't had no problems.
Mass appeal. Got to be the short shot. To be the short shot. Gang Star represent. Yo.
That's my phone. Hold on a second.
Yo. Oh, hello? Add new source? Oh. Huh?
I'm just testing. All right. That's what's not working. All right, cool. Somebody in my door?
Huh? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, hold on 1 second, Deb. I know you hear me, but we can't hear you, so we're trying to get the sound right. doing that, man. I'm gonna go to the room.
All right.
You can just go to the next song.
There you go. Do this.
What?
Talk to her right now. Just let her know that's on my phone, and then I'll do it straight.
Hey, Deb.
Back away from the microphone now.
Hey, Deb. Can you hear me? I don't think she can hear me. Hey, Deb, you hear me? Hey, Deb. You hear me? All right, you hear me, right? All right. We see you and everything, and you can hear us, but we on this phone right now. We're trying to get the sound right, okay, so we can hear you. But we do see you. We got you on the live feed and everything. We got a little bit of time, so we working out this little kink real quick, okay? So just hold tight. But we do see you. We're on the live feed. Yo, we got it.
Alright, so what we're gonna do, even if I can't get it working on this, I'm gonna do it like I did the last time, and I'll be able to get, as long as she can hear us, I'll be able to put hers on this mic, so we'll be cool. So either way, we're straight. Just
Can she see me?
not,
Huh?
not yet.
Oh.
After this, I'm gonna take a commercial break, and then we'll be straight.
She can hear me? Huh?
I haven't set it up yet.
Oh.
She should be able to. By the time 1 o'clock come around, we'll be straight.
All right.
So do this. Ask her right now. Well, she can hear you because I can hear you. I can hear me. Ask, can she hear you?
Can you hear me, Debbie?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So like I said, push come to shove.
All right, we good then.
I'll do it.
All right.
Do the mic. So if we can't hear her.
All right. Debbie? You hear me loud? You hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
All right. You gonna have to turn her up a little bit because I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I got it down here right now.
All right.
When I put it up here, you're ready to hear it.
All right.
Be on the mic.
All right, we good, Debbie. We gonna go on about another 9 minutes. I'm gonna introduce you. I'm gonna introduce you. I'll do an introduction first, and we'll do a little hand clap. You'll hear hand clap in the background. But I'm gonna introduce you first as Debbie McCloney, aka Little Debbie. You know what I'm saying? The originator of Everybody Say Ho. All right, and just gonna give a brief introduction, and then I'm gonna let you have the floor. I'm gonna let you tell your story. I'm gonna let you talk about your musical beginnings and your history and everything. Basically, kind of like what we discussed in a nutshell. But you'll I'm pretty sure this time you'll elaborate more in detail. So that's what we're gonna do, and it's gonna be dope.
So are you gonna ask me any questions? Because you can ask me questions and we can go back and forth with it. Or that'd be cool if you ask me questions too, instead of me going in and in and in and in. You might want to, intercept or whatever. Whatever you want to do, we can do that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Like I want to talk about your musical beginnings, your family. Like your family background, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be asking you some questions about that and just what it was like growing up, and then your introduction, how you got started in hip hop, and then we'll go from there.
Got you. Beautiful.
Yo, Melly Mel said this the only dude he ever listened to from beginning to end. Oh no, I was talking to my engineer. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Yeah, if you smell a little funny smell coming from this area, man, I'm sorry. It's just
Oh, you good?
my mouth is my teeth. I just got them pulled.
All right. After this song, we're gonna take a commercial,
All right.
and then after we come back to commercial, you can start the intro.
All right, Debbie. We're gonna go for a commercial break, and after commercial break, we're gonna come on and start our interview. Okay. So you just hold on.
She froze.
Oh no.
Hopefully it'll kick back in.
Oh no.
No, you good. Hold on. Don't panic. You got it. She gone.
Huh?
She's gone. She came out. She back on.
Oh. Hey Debbie, can you hear me? All right, we're gonna go to a commercial break. Just hang on. On the live. We're gonna go to a commercial break on the video, and then after the video commercial, you coming on.
You can put her on the live feed.
You ready to put on a live feed?
You can put on the.
All right.
Oh shit! I'll do that. Okay, we good.
Huh?
I said we good. She's gonna be on the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Say something to her.
Hey Debbie, you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Got you. You sound okay. Good. I can hear you good and live. Okay, good.
All right.
And you're on a live feed, so you're on the YouTube live. So anybody tuning in to that can see that. And if they're listening to the live network with the link, they can listen to that. So everybody can tune in. So everybody's tuned in. I got everybody tuned in. So you ready?
I forgot. It didn't kick in until I put it on the screen. As far as us hearing it through here. So everything's straight.
All right.
Which is good.
I think you be doing that to me on purpose, man.
Huh?
I think you be doing it to me on purpose, Mike.
No, because I don't like to see you scrambling.
You be like, I'm gonna test this dude today. I'm gonna wait till the last minute and be like, oh, nah.
It's a good picture too, so you good.
You gonna play it over the loudspeaker?
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, except where I can go live. I think I'm gonna do Instagram today, cause I always do Facebook. But now Facebook is where most of my listeners and followers are, so I'll do Facebook.
I don't have time for this.
You ready?
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and we have hip hop historian and originator, ladies and gentlemen. As I promised today on the show, I promised y'all a dope show, and today we have Debbie McClooney from the Boogie Down Bronx, aka Little Debbie, the originator of Everybody Say Ho. Greg, give her a round of applause. How you doing, Debbie? Debbie, you
Hey,
with
how you
us?
feeling? How's everything going?
Bless, bless, bless,
Yes, I am
bless,
with you 100.
bless. So it's finally
Yes.
we had a little setback last week, but we were able to get things together, and here we are here, and it's a pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you for coming on. When just
You're
let's
welcome.
let's chop it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Little Debbie, one of the originators of Everybody Say Ho, the Boogie Down Bronx, first generation hip hop. Debbie, so let's just talk about some of your musical backgrounds, like your family, like growing up in the Bronx, and your family background musically. What was that like?
Okay, so how's everybody doing? I am Little Debbie, aka China, and I'm blessed to be here this afternoon. What a hardware I had trying to check in, but God makes a way all the time. So, with that, my musical background is through, my parents. They're from the doo-wop era. And
Okay.
in my household, there was always music playing, wonderful voices, and all type of instruments, things in
Mm-hmm.
that nature. And I wasn't really into music like that. I mean, I was into it, but not, that wasn't my time, do I? But it was something that I, listened to, and I was around it, so I wound up enjoying it at the end after understanding, what it was about.
Right.
The constant being in the mix. And when you're a child, you really don't know, you really don't care. All you want to do is have fun and just be about. So, as I started getting older, I started understanding it more of the pressure of how, it came upon my parents with them being part of this group, and how they had been, a lot of artists during that time, they were pretty much taken advantage of, I can say.
Right.
And, they got the fame, but not the fortune. And
Right.
that was the part that made the group pretty much deteriorate in a sense, whereas they getting along, they got along, but they didn't get along
Right.
because the big piece of the key was missing, which is the money.
Right.
So with that being said,
So let me ask you
I
this.
guess that um
Let me ask you this. So, in that time frame, like you said, it was a lot of artists. What other artists were in New York at that time that was around that that you were able to share the presence with, that with your parents being an iconic group like they were?
there you had Sam Cooke, you had uh um oh wow, Frankie Lyman, the Hop Tones, the Drifters,
Wow.
those type of people were in the circle. Big people, these
Right.
guys came from Harlem. That's where it all originated from, in Harlem. And
Right.
there was a guy called Marty Kraft. He was the one who, came and helped with Frank Sinatra. He put the chimes in that song that they made, which was Church Bells in the Ring. That was one of their hits.
Right.
So that that song went out, and that's where they got the big recognition from. So with
Right.
all of that, the music just kept going, and we wind up going to their shows, and I always got in, and just so happened that with the music, I want to be an artist, something that I've even planned to do.
Right.
So, you know, as
So
an
going
artist,
over.
that's a very prestigious time.
So all right. So you being with that type of musical background, and which is rich, how let's just transition over to 1970, when hip hop 1973. When the hip hop came on the scene. What was that like? Let's talk about that. You and your involvement, because you being the originator of Everybody Say Ho. Let's talk about that. You what your because you
Okay.
I'm sure you being
Um,
around the type of people you learn how to rock a party or be like lively in a party. So talk about that. You was explaining to me about how you would get the party live and how you originated the saying "Everybody Say Ho."
right. So how that came about was that I was a 14-year-old teenager that started working with some youth treatment. And there I was a counselor of like about five children. And one of those five children, actually my sister and myself, little Terry, that was my partner always and forever. And we were both counselors at the same place in which we were counselors of Fat Joe, his sister Lisa, and a few others that I can't even remember the name. But since Fat Joe is just who he is, honestly, and honest who he is, that's who I can remember and recall. So, you know, my sister brought to me a flyer. She said, "Hey, Debbie, you want to check out this jam?" I was like, "Well, she didn't say jam. She said, you want to check out this flyer?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" And it just went. We started going to the little parks. There was a lady named Mrs. Owens in which she always held the block parties, and she did a diligent job at it. Which she made sure all the young teenagers had all the food, the games, the
Right,
party, everything was there, and that was on 163rd and 10th Avenue. So we continuously went there, and then Flash was the DJ there. And that guy, I tell you, he was a hell of a DJ. I mean, he was doing I never even knew about a DJ. All I knew about is playing music on a hi-fi and just play the record and take the record off the needle off the record or whatever, and
right,
just keep on about your business. But this guy was fascinated. And from there on, I was just a follower of him. And he was the partner of Mean Gene. Theodore was a young kid then. So he wind up having a party at Mean Gene's mom's house, and we went there, and boy, we had a blast.
right,
We had all the food, all the. I mean, it was a nice little size apartment, and it was very roomy. And from there on, I never left the side of Flash. So he left from that apartment to little spots like the basement called Garrison, which is small. Then he went from there. So he's seeing that, he got the talent. I saw he got the talent. So he wound up leaving from Garrison. Then, well, I could be the order, the chronological order maybe kind of off, but from the apartment to the basement to the black door. And then he seen how my sister and we were always the life of the party because most of the time people would sit there and just stare and watch the guys hitting on the females. And, it was just like, to me, I needed some popping going on. So my sister and we were hustlers, okay?
right,
And we would get on the floor and we would dance and bring out the party, start making all these noises. And Flash seen that we had all that energy. So he
right,
said, "Hey, listen, do me a favor, because we would call each other, we called each other brothers and sisters." He was like,
right,
"Hey, listen, I got some fly. You want to give them out? Why not?" So we went to Evander High School, Keith Cowboy sister, Shy Rock. We all went to the same high school. Also, Charlie Rock. Charlie Ralph wasn't a student but we just ran into him and met him, and we all just became friends at that point. And man, we gave out them flyers and gave them out. I gave them out in the Bronx. Terry gave them out in Manhattan. We all just did, Terry and I gave out these flyers.
right.
Chava, we were just fun friends. We just had a lot of fun, after school or whatever.
And
During
what high school was that?
lunchtime, and that was Evander. That
Okay,
was Evander Child High School up there on Thumb Hill. That's where I met Shabbat. I never knew she was going to be the most popular female top one artist, the number one rap artist. You never know what's going to happen in the future.
right,
So all of this whole circle, even with jumping off the station, I knew him since we were 8-year-old children. So it all came into one. Like it's fascinating how I met each and every one of these celebrities at different times, and they all became together as one with
Right.
this hip hop 50th anniversary thing that's going on. So Flash understood that, we were the life of the party, and we
Right.
would make this noise. We gave our flyers and we watched the parties grow and grow. We gave out hundreds and hundreds of flyers. Flash would constantly put them in our hand, and then it got so crowded that you had Ray Chandler, which was their manager. He seen that it was becoming overwhelmingly, too many people.
Right.
So he hired us to be security. So we was a big part of Flash Circle. So we would secure the door so the females would not come in with weapons and things of that nature, and we did get paid for that, you know. So
That's
not
dope.
only that we helped to grow this party, but we kept it secure,
Right.
okay. And the parties, it just grew and got bigger and bigger, and up to this point, we used to just walk through the parties, and I admire the fact that people took heed into coming out there to support us. All right, so we seen that the party grew, and as we walked around, we was excited about that. And we used to walk around saying, "Whoa, ho!" Somebody said, "Ho!" Everybody
Right.
said, "Ho!" And then we used to get on people's nerves. They used to say, "Get shut up, bees." They used to call us names, but we didn't care about that. All we cared about was the party popping, and
Right.
that's what it did. So
Right.
we said it so much that Keith Cowboy picked it up, and he said, "Somebody say ho,
Oh
little
wow.
Debbie's in the house." What? Little Debbie's in the house. So that's how
Wow.
that became. And if it wasn't for Scorpio, it wouldn't have never been known. And
Right.
I'm thankful to have Scorpio in my life, because if it wasn't for him, that would never came out.
Right.
And my sister and I, we was already feeling some type of a way, because we helped this to happen, but we were left behind. Like, what
Right.
is that? So, God have ways in doing things, and this is his way of giving back to us
Right.
by you talking to myself and me collaborating with Sam and Sam Hawkins and yourself, and it's a beautiful thing that I'm able to express what some of the things that came about during that
Word.
time.
What?
I was already in the celebrity world with my parents, so I already
Right.
pretty much knew what to expect. I've seen it. My father, he would actually, my husband, I'm an artist now. I'm an artist, and I write my own music. I've been doing it for the last 25 years. I perform at the play, the violin. There was another song before the road. What is it called? I forget, whatever. But I've been around for quite some time, and
Right.
my husband, which he's the one who put together my music, he would always put me on the spot and say, "Hey, China, like, rap this, rap that." And I wasn't a rapper from the beginning. I never really cared about it. I just so happened to become an artist doing karaoke. And
You know
I
it's dope.
started, doing it all the time. And that Sex Machine by James Brown, that song would never go anywhere. So that's how I started my debut, by stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine, get on up, wait a
Right.
minute, boom. That's how I'm getting started with this music personally.
Right.
And I kept on doing it, and then I wound up getting signed with an independent label, and it went on from there. And like I was saying with my husband, he would always put me on the spot and say, "Hey, David, China." Look, well, I was China before I was. I was Debbie before China, but then I became China. So he
Right.
would put me on the spot and tell me to flow something. I am not a person who freestyle. I'll get the
Right.
music and I'll write to it. And you know, and I explained that to him before he was my husband, boyfriend, as we all know. And I would tell him, "Listen, stop putting me on the spot." He said, "Wow, you got an attitude." I said, "Yeah, because that's embarrassing. You're putting me on the spot to flow something, and I'm not a freestyler." He said, "Well, wait a
Right.
minute. What if I
Well,
97 come to you and tell you, listen, flow this, blow that. He said, what you gonna do then? And
Well,
that
we're
was
not gonna
something
put you on the
to
spot
take
here.
heed
I
to.
wouldn't do that.
I'm like,
I
you
wouldn't put you on the
right,
spot here. I wouldn't do that. We're not gonna put you on the spot. I'm tempted to, but I'm not
right,
gonna do
right. Well, you
that.
know what? Well, you know
but this
what?
plat,
I
this
mean,
plat.
it's okay, but
I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
have to handle it. I would have to handle it. I would have to
But you
handle it,
know,
but it was something great that he did because my dad, they always had nice concerts. Like I was at Atlantic City, had a wonderful time with the Furious Five and
oh yeah, the 50
MC
50th,
Light.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
let me
let
ask you
me
this.
say
Let me
this.
let me ask you this. So um,
Uh huh.
you said that you were doing karaoke, and that's doing karaoke and other things, right? That led you to ultimately, doing what you do, being an artist, right? And
Right. Right.
that's the beautiful thing about hip hop, how it affected us all. You being a first
That's
generation hip,
right.
I'm really honored to have you on the show because
Thank you.
and I want to tell you, like you had mentioned earlier, about how talk, how this all came full circle. But this is what we do here on this platform, and that's why I wanted you on Bars Block, because we give legends they flowers, and we talk to the people that was there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, put that
Right.
shirt right there. Let me see
Right.
that shirt. Little Debbie, y'all see that, right? If y'all on the live feed, you
Oh
see
yeah,
Little
yeah,
Debbie,
yeah, yeah.
aka China,
This
creator.
says
Tell them
China.
what it says. Tell
It
them what it
says
says.
Little Debbie, aka China, the creator of Somebody Everybody Say Ho. And on the side here you have where am I? You have Grandmaster Flash and Scorpio.
Wow. Okay, I see
Yes.
that. Yeah.
I have to represent my people, Grandmaster Flash and Scorpio. Melly Mel, that's my family, the whole Furious Five. I love them all like my real brothers and sisters because we came up 50 years ago together.
Right.
And we
And
always had love for each other.
what we
Huh?
discussed before, it was amazing how we talked about how hip hop influenced us. Me being a second generation hip hop artist, right? But it's interesting how it made us disobey our parents and sneak to the parties and
Oh,
do.
absolutely. Man, forget it. My mother used to say, come home by 12 o'clock. And my sister and I was like, no, she ain't say that. Because you know why? The party started at 12. And my
Right.
mother, she was something else. She never gave us a key, number one. And she tried to keep close eye on us, but it just didn't work because that's how much love we had for the Grandmaster Flash.
Right.
And the previous time, we just loved them. We didn't care about the Beatles. We didn't care walking the streets at night. We would come home 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning. We didn't care.
Wow.
I mean, we love our mom and we respected her, but that was our second family out there. I
Right.
mean, not the people, but that circle that we had.
Right.
All of us, we were a family. So,
Right.
like I was saying, from my mom, her and my dad, and that group was an inspiration to me because with that, like I was trying to tell you, like when we went to Atlantic City, that's the
Hmm.
same type of surroundings that I was with my dad, with them perform with so many people.
And the
So
parties.
that group, I re, I redid my dad's song, Church Bells May Ring. Like we had Nat King Cole, Natalie Cole. I redid my dad's song and
Right.
they knew that I had talent. So I was sitting in the VIP section, and the lead singer from the Five Willows was calling me on the stage, and I said, "Oh no, he didn't."
And
And that's
do me
what
a
my husband was.
do me a favor. I'm sorry for the listeners. Somebody who might have just came in or whatever. Can you tell us the group, your father was in? The name of your father again?
My father was the Five Willows.
Okay.
The Five Willows, right? And as they were performing, it was hundreds and hundreds. I never even performed. I mean, I'm a performing artist. I have never performed around so many people until that day. So
Mm.
as I'm sitting in the VIP circle, the lead singer's pointing his fingers at me to come up. And I said, uh-oh, that's what husband was saying. So
Uh.
it was do or die. So I was kind of afraid to go because I didn't want to mess up. I didn't rehearse with these guys, but I do
Right.
know the song. I know my dad's voice. I know my uncle's voice because my the Five Willows. There's a set of twins, which is my father and his brother. You
Right.
got Joe Martin and Ralph Martin. So I definitely know their voices. Tony Millen is Tony Middleton is the lead singer. Then you had Richie Davis. Scooter, he passed away, so he's not no longer the five. So the four of them stayed together.
Okay.
So he's pointing his fingers at me to come up on the stage. No one know but him and myself. And I'm like, oh my God, it's do or die. So he said, get up. You're all right. Go do your thing. Man, I stood up. And I stood up because I used to be a model. I also
Right.
used to be. I did movies like Malcolm X, Cardi First Way. So I was in all these different type of movements. So I did get up
Hmm.
and I started walking toward the stage, and they was looking at me like, "Where's she going?" But they couldn't because I was part of the circle. So I finally got up this on the stage, and my father was looking at me like, "Where is she going?" But I sure got in the middle, and as they was singing, as I know the song like I did, I had to turn doo wop into hip hop.
Right.
And it was fascinating because, like I said, I didn't rehearse this with them. But as they say, oh well, church bells may ring. I threw in there Frank Lyman when he said, oh, 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 oh. And then I threw church bells may ring, the church bells, church. And boss, the whole audience gave me a standing ovation. I turned to the band and put
Right.
circled my hands as to speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, and the
You was
band just followed me.
and you was putting it and see that's
So
dope. That see
yeah,
that's
it was
but see
amazing, huh?
I'm sorry, but see, that's dope because you see what you see what I'm saying about hip hop, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen. For y'all viewing it, that's hip hop. We take things, we take something and make something else of it. And you hear what she said?
absolutely.
She took something, you know what I'm saying? The same way Flash would take beats and make them break beats. You know, he would make a break beat. He would take the part. That's what you did, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen. We are tuned in with the legendary, aka Little Debbie McClooney, aka Little Debbie China, ladies and gentlemen. For all those that may be just tuning in, you are on Bars Block. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to say that because that's just a dope story. I really enjoy listening to that. I mean, how you did that. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, so I mean, I was fascinated with myself because one never know how much that they have in them that they don't know that they have. I
Right.
never knew I can do that. But if you're a true artist and an artist, you can do anything, or just in general, you can do anything you want to do.
Facts.
You
Facts.
put your heart to it, and this is not something that like I said, I was never a rap artist, hip hop artist. I was never that. I
Right.
became that. and
Right.
and and I went through hell. I mean, I watched people laughing at me. I watched people tapping on me, but I had to get myself out that element. I had
Right.
to, I had friends of mine that would literally laugh at me because I used to, from the projects. We used to all get in a circle and we all used to do our thing. And I had to
Right.
learn these people. I'm dealing with people who know the music. I
Right.
knew it from the outskirt. I didn't know it from the inskirt. I had to start out doing karaoke, and I
So let's.
made my debut by people requesting for me. I won. There was a club on Gun Hill called Cafe Lou, and that's where I started at with Harold in
So
Cafe Lou. And he used to say, hey, Debbie, go up there, 'cause I used to bring the crowd. I used to bring them. And then he gave a karaoke contest. I won the first night because I literally watched everybody who I was going up against,
right.
and I won with that song. Hey yeah, I wanna shoot baby. Salt and Pepper.
Right.
That was my group. I wanted. I won because of that song. Shoot
Right.
and Sex Machine. Those are my two songs. I did no other songs but those two, and those are the two I got to give my props to those artists.
So let me ask you a question.
Certain people love them, I don't love them.
Do me a favor, just
Hmm?
because I want to,
Yes.
you being there, give us a scene. You were there when Flash was playing, when he was just Flash,
Right.
because Grandmaster Flash came later, right? He got that from his skills that he,
Right.
over the year, he became Grandmaster
Right.
Flash. But do me a favor, give us, in your mind, go back and just give us a night at a party, the ambience, talk about some of the people that was there, what it was like, just give us a, idea. Take us on a,
Okay, so at the beginning, you had Cool Herc, you had Cool DJ AJ, you had Busy B Starsky, you had wow, well, it's so many of them that I can't even throw off my
it's so
feet. You had
many.
Bambada. Those are the people that there's so many of them, and and it was an honor to be at all of this because my main uh, DJ was Flash. That was my people. So
Right.
when Flash was not playing, I would go to Cool Herc, Pete DJ Jones,
Well, Baron,
and
Baron,
yeah,
the
and you
the
had
mighty
Breakout.
Sasquatch,
Those are my people. That's my family too. Breakout, huh?
the mighty Sasquatch sound system, and Breakout,
Say it again.
the
Yeah.
mighty Sasquatch,
Yes.
and Breakout
Yeah,
Baron.
we would go uptown. We would go uptown. That's where I met Mark. Mark, okay, let's bring it back. When Flash started playing, well actually he would go in this park called 23 Park.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always called the hustle queen. I mean, I had the
Right.
whole park. Flash to tell you that. I had 23 was a very, very large park. And this is not something that I'm bragging about. This is something that I did. And I
Right.
thought, hell, this being an artist is not an easy thing. And when I
No,
speak
it's
of it,
not.
I'm not speaking of it as, bragging. It has nothing to do with it. So I would literally everything I got into, I had to practice. You cannot get out there and do nothing without practicing.
Right.
And man, there was a guy named Willie D. No one could touch him. He was the hustle king, and
Right.
I was the hustle queen, and his sister was the hustle queen. So I was like, oh my God, this guy is dope. I mean, he would roll up his sister, bring her down, spin her, and flip her up and flip her down and turn her. He did all kinds of things. You know how that dance hustle go. We talking about
Right.
professionalism. And that guy was professional. And I said, listen, I got to be with that. So he seen me with the talent. And then he snatched my hand. And that's when it all began. And when it all began with that, he said, come to my house and let's practice. So I would go to his days, at least 4 days, go to his house at least 4 days a week, every week,
Right.
every month, like for a long, long time. He trained us. And we would literally go in that park and we would have the whole park in a big circle, and they loved us because we
And
were
that was all the
entertainers.
DJs and everybody was out there. It was like a big party, like a big.
Right, right. So they had no choice. You have the break dancers had their part. The hustler had their. I used to be a big girl too. I
Right.
used to get on that floor and try to do that, and I'm like, you know what? Hey, this is not for me because I'm a female number one. The females is doing it too, but I feel it. But when I
Right.
got on that floor with the hustle, that was mine. The whole floor was mine. And Bunny. We had Willie D, Bunny, and myself. We had the
Right.
whole park in a big, big, big. That was a huge circle, and they loved us because they took the time to make the circle.
Word.
So we took advantage to get out there and show what we know, and that brought people to Flash. That brought people love entertainment,
Right.
and when people see entertainment, they come.
Right.
So that's what helped Flash's party to grow.
Right.
Between the promotion of Little Chubby and myself, between the being safe. I wouldn't want to be in an environment that's not safe. So,
Right.
you had the Casanovas. We were part of that circle too. I got a son by Dicey from the Casanovas. Tiny, that whole crew that we protected Flash's parties.
Right.
So people want to be in a circle where they are protected. And so
Right.
you had guys coming up in there with guns. The Casanovas, they were not a crew to play with. You
Right.
couldn't just come up in there any your kind of way because they was gonna check you.
Right.
And we was in that circle with the Casanova. We was down with the Casanova. So we was down with Flash. We was down with the Casanova. We was just lovable two little girls.
Right.
And that's just how people took to us. People just took to us, and we were just part of all of these people. We had
So I'm pretty sure
Shabak
that.
the other day. That's my girl. I love her. She sat there and spit out how we should have been part of certain movements that they had. You know, we are
Right.
the mothers of this hip hop stuff, and we
Indeed.
need to be represented. Well, let me say this. I was sitting in Atlanta City. I was feeling some kind of a way. I'm sitting there. I'm the creator of Somebody Say Ho, Everybody Say Ho, and everybody using my slogan. And I'm
But
not
that's all
even
right.
up on the stage, and I'm an artist.
But that's all right. But that's all right. But look, that's why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, give her a round of applause if you would, G. That's why we're here today to give you your flowers and let everybody know who you are. You know what I'm
And I
saying? And
appreciate it.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, you have on Bars Block Debbie McClooney, aka Little Debbie, the creator, or should I say one of the creators. There was Little Terry, Little Debbie, and Little Terry. They are the creators. Let me make that clear. Little Debbie, Debbie McClooney, and Terry Muhammad, right, are the creators of
Hmm.
Everybody Say Ho. When y'all be at the Everybody Say Ho, and the crowd respond Ho, that came from them.
Somebody
So y'all
say
need to know that.
ho.
Say it one more time.
Somebody say ho.
That's the originator. You heard it. You heard it from the originator's voice, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody say ho. You know what I'm saying? Right here on Bars Block. You know what I'm saying? Um, Little Debbie, if I may, it was a pleasure having you on the show, and I enjoyed this show. I enjoyed this class because that's what I had today, a hip hop class, and I really appreciate you coming on. I look forward to working with you in the future, probably on some projects. Anything that you have going on, any platform that you may want people to view your music, or what you got going on, what's going on with you.
Well, I have many tracks. My husband is my producer, and I'm just looking forward to get out there, get promoted, management, all of that good stuff. So I'll get out there, do my thing before it's all over. You know what I mean? I
Yes,
come a long way, and I'm ready to just get my stuff out there. That's what I want. I done
word.
came this far, no stopping me now.
Well, you can feel free.
So, and I
You can
appreciate
send.
you bringing.
You can send. You can feel free. I'll talk to you after the show. You can send your music, and we will definitely put it in rotation here on the Big Time Radio Network. You know what I'm saying, and play your music
Hmm.
in rotation. That's what we do here.
Okay.
So definitely, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure having the lovely Debbie McClooney on the show. Bars
Thank
Block, you
you.
heard it
Thank you.
today. The originator of Everybody Say Ho. I did a little thing. I had he sampled a clip of Everybody Say Ho, and I had it playing in the background. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was playing in the background. But
No,
turn
that's
that up, turn it
cool.
up. Check this out. Ho out, hey, everybody say.
Well,
That's Little Debbie. Ladies and gentlemen, the originator, Little Debbie, is on Big Time Radio Network. You know what I'm saying? Bars Block. Debbie, it was a pleasure having you on.
thank you so much, boss, and thank you so much. And I thank God for all things, and everything is possible. Stay
Yes,
blessed, and again, thank you for having me, and I appreciate you.
and you take care of yourself.
Take care, beloved. Bye
All
bye.
right, peace.
You got it. Peace.
And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the interview. Y'all heard it right here on Bars Block. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all was up on Bars Block. Hope y'all pulled up, and you was listening in, because today it was some sure enough history drop. You know what I'm saying? It was some gems drop. Man, beautiful, beautiful interview with the legendary Debbie McClooney, aka Little Debbie, aka China, creator, originator of Everybody Say Ho. I mean, when you think about that, G, everybody been saying that for years. everybody say, oh.
And you would think that it was originated from like you said, Flash or somebody like that, because that's who you were probably one of the first to hear it. So the fact that you just educated us on that is one of the main reasons why this platform and one of the main reasons why this show is such a big deal.
It's always that one that piece to the puzzle that has to be put in its place to complete it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all don't understand what's happening with hip hop right now. Everybody's all in the tizzy. I know some people feel certain types of way it's rap versus hip hop. Well, yeah, it is.
It's two different things.
It's two different things. And so, do you feel, G, that,
I think rap is let's do this. I think hip hop is a child of rap. I think rap really started it, in my opinion. 'Cause
right.
Rappers and b-boys and like breakdancers,
right,
and beatboxing and graffiti artists and basically MCs started what we know as hip hop today.
Right.
So I think hip hop is a child of rap. That's probably what I meant to say.
Rap is a child of hip hop.
Yeah. So, no, because I think there wouldn't be hip hop if it wasn't.
Oh, okay, I see what you. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
There would not be hip hop if it wasn't for.
Well, yeah, it's one of the rap is a child. Okay, I see. It's one of the elements.
Right.
Well, it's just one aspect of it.
But it's just one. But
right.
It's.
But it's an important one.
Probably the most important one next to MCs, next to DJs.
Yes.
Because I think DJs is
the first.
Really,
it's the most important one.
Yeah, because without DJs we wouldn't have, and I mean real DJs, not like engineers. I'm talking about DJs, like you said, like Cash and real DJs, and I mean, it's just, to me, this was a powerful interview, not only because we were able to talk to another legend of hip hop. I mean, y'all make sure y'all realize
a legend.
Bars Block is going to bring you the legends when nobody else wants to,
right?
Or nobody else can. Bars Block is going to bring you these legends, because we know that these legends need to be heard. And I mean, nothing against the Drakes and the 21 Savages and I can't think of half these crazy motherfuckers' name, but nothing against them. But I don't think they represent the originators as they should. I don't think they go back and represent the originators as they should.
Right.
And I think that's why I believe this platform is probably one of the best platforms to do this.
And you have to take that stance with your chest, and you have to say it with your chest. And I'll be the first, like I say, a line has to be drawn, and we have to draw the line. I mean, I feel like, and then people want to say gatekeepers and all that. No, we're not gatekeepers, man. This is a culture. Hip hop is a culture. You don't let people. That's the problem, man. That's why it is the way it is right now. The culture vultures and everybody just came in and made money off of it and left everybody else for whatever to get the scraps. But no, why will we allow y'all to do that any longer? You know what I'm saying? No. So a stance has to be taken. I don't care what y'all think. That's just me. I'm a hip hop artist. I love hip hop. I'ma always love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I say that shit with my chest. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I rap. That's what I do. But I represent the culture to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Before I was a MC, I played on the turntables. I DJ'd on the turntables. You know what I'm saying?
Beatbox.
I beatbox. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I beatbox. And I also did a little bit of popping. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't an avid breakdancer, but I did do some popping. You know what I'm saying? So I took part in the other elements. You know what I'm saying? If you're listening in, 1-804-215-1555. Call in. Tell us your part you played in hip-hop. What contribution you made. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get back to some of this music, man. As usual, I got some Kool G Rap coming on. One of my favorites right here, right? This joint where Kool G Rap really illustrates some of his lyrical skills, man, is Men at Work. Peace. Debbie McClune, that was, man, she gave up, man. That was dope, man.
Yeah.
That was dope, man. Man, I can't wait to interview her sister.
That was a good interview.
I got the brothers from Level 4. They said they want to come on and tell their story. Oh, and
Just so you said that.
huh?
I said, just let you know you was live.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna get them on, man. Level 4, man.
I don't know who level 4 is, so that's.
It's a group from the Eastern Shore. Everything east of the bridge, considered the Bay Bridge, Chesapeake Bay Bridge,
Eastern Shore.
considered the Eastern Shore. So they came out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent that ran through there.
You want to get Uncle Nettie on?
Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna get him on too. Yeah.
I think we really should do Spade again.
Well,
I mean,
the thing is, yeah, Spade like
because he has a history.
he has a deep history, and he just scratched the surface
Right.
of it. Because you heard her mention some of the same places that he said Black Door, some of the places that he mentioned in the interview that we had on here, right, with him, she mentioned. So they all was there. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can listen. That's what I'm trying to tell people. You can listen to people, right, talk, and you could tell who was there versus who's just telling the story.
Telling the story that they heard.
Because there's certain places that people was there, they're gonna mention Black Door and all the different places. Even like I hear a lot of people like Skate Key, you know, a lot of those different places. What's another one that everybody? Of course, we know Fevers. Shit, I can't even think. I said Skate Key already. There was a lot of clubs, man, back then that everybody, you know what I'm saying, especially in New York, man. God, man, can you imagine all those clubs in New York, man? You know, down where I'm from, we had like, you know, hole-in-the-wall clubs or VFWs, Legions, Lodges. You know, then there was the Salisbury Civic Center where I seen like pretty much Eastern Shore had this run of, man, when it was the stop, bro. I mean, Eastern Shore Civic Center, I saw Roxanne Shante live. I've seen Andre Harrell, that was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yeah. I've seen Cool with Juggy Fresh. That's when me and my man Uncle Nitty, we did the show. I was just really a hype man at that show, to be honest. But it was EPMD, DJ Quick, EPMD, and some other people. It was a lot, man. It was so many people that used to run through there. I seen UTFO there, Houdini there. Shit, I even seen Atlantic Star live. But the Civic Center in the Eastern Shore, man, was.
But you know, back in the day, they never really had rap shows. Like when you say you seen Atlantic Star, like they had to come. They usually would have, based on the information I've looked into, a lot of the rap shows would have like an R&B singer or R&B group with them.
Yeah.
Because,
so like, so like it would be like, but what they would do, it would be a match, like
Right.
for whatever, you know, like, you know, you would have Atlantic Star with maybe like, I don't know, but it was like you had. Let me see that night. Who did they perform with? It was Atlantic Star, and my brother would be able to tell me, man. I can't remember, but I remember one night the Fat Boys were supposed to show up. They didn't show up, so it was what's Curtis Blow. There was so many people, bro. So many go-go groups. I seen the Junkyard Band. Seen EU Freeze, Rare Essence, Trouble Funk. Seen them. Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers. That's who it was.
Chuck Brown.
It was Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers. That night was Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers, Atlantic Star, right, and who else was it? Luther Vandross. Yeah, Luther Vandross. That's the only singer that made me wish I could sing, man. I was like, damn, I wish I could sing, man. You know what I'm saying? When you see women just taking stuff off and throwing it at him. You're like, yo, like what the heck?
Somebody didn't even want it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, leave that alone, G. Hey, probably didn't want some of them people that want his nasty underwear.
Yeah, that might be true too.
Yeah, but man, bro, that was dope, man.
That's why I tried to sing when I was young for that reason.
I had a lot of cousins and friends do that. Like they had that. I had one cousin that actually, rest in peace, man. Andre Long, man. He was a singer, man. He used to sing. He used to do a lot of Luther Vandross. He actually won like contests at like the. He went to Salisbury University, and University of Salisbury, Maryland, and he would win contests like every year. Him and his girlfriend, her name was Carolyn, and they would win They would win a lot. They won, I think, a couple, man. But yeah, him. I mean, they went through that era. My cousins and family members where they would dress up like Luther. You know, everybody to cut like Luther. Everybody wanted to be Luther, man. You know. Then you had Freddie Jackson. But that's the deep part about that era, man. It was deep because
We had the best music.
yeah, man. We had the best music. You can't deny it. Who can deny it though, G? And then even right now, if you look at musically right now, 70%. I seen this on a couple articles online, man, where 70% of the daggone music right now in the industry is music from the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
You know.
And like I said, my problem with that is they don't acknowledge it. Like, you know, like I'll hear songs now and like I
You don't have to though, Mike.
Huh?
They don't have to, because when the person
We know.
because but most of the time, you know and I know, most of the time when you play the original for the, you be like, oh, and they hear the original, they be like,
That's why we make a habit on Lunchtime when we play somebody that's been sampled.
right.
We'll turn around and play the original. I say, y'all think this is hot, but the original is where the real fire comes from.
Yeah.
Because I think people don't give a lot of I mean, even like
Well-
the Driver, his show does that a lot.
Well, at one time, you got to realize it was a reason why, because the whole art behind sampling, right, was initially
Stealing.
no, it's recreating it.
Well,
No,
yeah.
let's use a more subtle word, brother.
Well, no, it was because
we were-
before they started getting paid for it, it was straight jacking somebody's.
Oh
song.
yeah, that was yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, the art of sampling, like Premier, his thing was to take a song and sample it so you wouldn't even know where it came from. You see what I'm saying? Now, you did have, if you remember, G, you had artists. I remember hearing George Clinton. I always got to make sure I say it right because I have a habit of saying Bill Clinton when I'm thinking. But George Clinton, he said he didn't mind people using his music. James Brown, I think at one time there was an issue, but I think they, because there was a song that him and Rakim did. I don't know if you know, people don't know there's a song that Rakim and James Brown.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
But I know, like Biz was the first major artist to, because he did the All Samples Cleared, right? The album, that was Biz that did All Samples Cleared.
Can't remember. Yeah, I know he got sued the shit out of.
And he said this album right here, All Samples Cleared.
Yeah.
So he named the album All Samples Cleared.
Yeah,
So ever since Biz kind of started everybody going into the whole,
that was Marley.
yeah.
Marley.
Because Marley
Marley
did
produced.
this-
Yeah, well, that's Marley. Marley was the first DJ producer to start sampling. Period.
Road to the Riches.
All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about that after this.
All right.
And do me, hey, look, drop what's the name's drop to MC Shot.
All right.
I know you know this song.
Oh yeah, I remember this song and the video.
I used to be years old. I realized there was a road at the end. I would win lots of pots of gold. Everybody, it wouldn't be nothing for you to be walking down the hallway, man. Just hear these lyrics. That first line, random, just everybody.
It was to me. It was masterful the way this man took his.
I guess it was some sort of lisp and made it his. You know, that was his
strength.
Yeah.
Yep, that was his strength. Yeah, it's crazy. But it gave him what it did was it gave him a unique sound
Right.
of his own. And the thing about what I love about him, man, is that people don't give him enough credit and they don't say it, but Schoolie D was the first gangster rapper, but the first lyrical gangster rapper was Cool G Rap. The first, lyrically, to go, you know what I'm saying? So, storytelling, I say one of the first pioneering ones, you know what I'm saying? I'll say that. See, it's like, that's the thing with this hip hop too, man. Like, everybody is telling their story from their eyes. You know why I say that? Because me and Mike J from Bars and Beat Society was talking about. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk about that too.
All right.
How people are viewing this hip hop, right? So, like she was saying, and they like, cause I've seen it. People be, this boy, and in my building, so and so was the first. I heard like me and Mike J. Shout out to Mike J. Man, I gotta get, and I'm gonna get you on this show, bro. I know you listening too, because you listening to the live. If you still listening, I'm gonna get you on this show, man. And we just gonna talk, man, because a lot of stuff, man, that goes on behind behind closed doors, man. That brother is very intricate part of that. I'm gonna let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? So, Mike J, Bars and Beat Society, you know what I'm saying? That's my man. And we were talking about that, man. How people are viewing hip hop from their perspective and their timeline, where they was at that time, who was around.
Right.
You
And
know
then
what
they
I'm saying?
think that was canon, or they think that was the way it was because they going by their. So in their mind, when they say so and so was the first, that's what they thought because that's what they saw. But
Right.
They might not have seen that. I mean, that just goes by saying where was hip hop originated. Like some people say Queens, some people say it's different things.
We're gonna talk about that. I'm glad you brought. See how, man, you with me? Me and you are right here because my thing is the argument. I mean, and like Mike said, all right. So there's certain things you can Google,
Right.
and it's gonna pop. You say, where was hip hop started? It's gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? New York City. It is some places I've seen it say New York City. Then it'll say the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, hip hop was all over New York City, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It spread once they started doing it, and it's dope because once you start. The thing is, my thing is, to hear how it got bought to certain things, like, cause Spade, like you said, he was young. He was young. He got on the train, started going to the Bronx at a young. He said like they were separated. Back then they wasn't traveling to and fro like it started later on, but before that it was the Bronx was the Bronx. Queens was you was in the Queens. You lived in Queens. You didn't have to go to the Bronx.
Right.
And you know what I mean. You didn't have to go to this place or that place. So he started and he went back to Queens.
30 seconds.
You know what I mean? All right.
5.
Yeah. Ooh. Respect. Rest in peace, Keith Cowboy, the first MC. You know what I'm saying? You on Bars Block tuning in, everybody. Hey, look, I was talking to G Money, man, and we were just discussing. Shout out to my man Mike Johnson from Bars and Beat Society. If you're listening, brother. I was talking to G Money, and I was having a discussion that I had with Mike, and we were talking about how people, how hip hop people see, like through their perspective. Everybody has their own perspective, view. Where they was at the time, like back then. Like we was talking to another artist. Shout out to Spade Haynes. You know what I'm saying? Producer, DJ.
Hip hop historian.
Hip hop historian, yes. He was on, and he was talking about how back then the boroughs weren't like kind of. I mean, they weren't kind of connected. They were like cut off. You know, like people that was in Queens, people that was in the Bronx was in the Bronx, Brooklyn. I mean, I'm pretty sure some people, but you have family and other. But for the most part, you stayed in your area. And he was saying how like when he was 14, he started getting on the train and traveling to the Bronx, listening to the DJs, and his whole story was dope, man. So when you know, like the interview today, when you hear this type of history coming from first generation, because that was first generation, you know, hip hop. Little Debbie, Spade, Janice Wiggins. Shout out to Janice Wiggins, sister of the legendary Keith Cowboy. Another part of family, you know, behind the scenes that does a lot. So I want to shout her out. I want to shout out Sam Hawkins, Sons and Daughters of Hip Hop. I want to shout out Hip Hop Boulevard. You know, I want to shout out everybody right now that's pursuing their goals and dreams. I want to shout out everybody. You know, whatever it is that you're doing. You know, I wanna applaud everybody who is taking and facing, having the courage to follow your dreams, because people will mock you, clown you. Oh, you ain't gonna do that. Especially people from where you're from. That happens a lot. But it takes courage, man, for people to be like, you know what? I don't care what these people think, what these people say. I'm going to do what my heart desires and chase my dream. That's, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, people, we lost that, man. People don't dream no more. But keep dreaming. But anyway, you know, I was talking to G Money and we were talking about how people and how it evolved, even with the sampling. You know, Molly Marl being the first DJ and producer to sample, and I want to say it's James Brown. He was probably like one of the first to sample James Brown.
I think James Brown is probably the most sampled artist of all time. I think I read somewhere that
one of the most
sampled,
yeah,
artists of all time.
And one of the songs, one of the drummer in his band, Clyde Stubblefield. It was a part. I'm pretty sure you heard it in a lot of songs, but the funky drummer. That snippet, that part right there, is the most sampled. Remember, Let Me Ride?
Yeah. Okay.
That's funky drummer. It's a lot of shit. Man, there's so many songs with the funky drummer in it, and you wouldn't even, you know. But everybody did play with it, you know, and did their own thing with it. But James Brown, one of the most sampled artists, along with George Clinton, right?
Right.
Funkadelics, EPMD, classic. So what you saying? Doom, 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 doom. Dum, dum, dum. Man, bro, I'm trying to tell you. And the list goes on and on. But we were talking about, you know, just basically what we talking about is evolution of hip hop, man. You know, from the sampling to just the music in general, how it evolved to where it is now. Some artists, like I was looking at the article, EPM, Eric Sermon, he said he felt like hip hop was stuck. It wasn't evolving anymore. What do you feel about that, G?
I'm the wrong one to ask, because I think it's stuck because I think the younger generation is wants to get away from it so much, and
You think they want to get away from it?
I think so. And what I mean by that is I think, like, the music we grew up with,
Right.
The artists that made that obviously wanted to make money. No one's going to do it without wanting to make money. But the artists that were doing it, I think they weren't doing it money first, was not the first thing in their mind. They were thinking more entertaining. I think nowadays, just like last week, Mos Def made a comment that kind of ruffled some feathers, because he said Drake is not hip hop, Drake is pop. And I think a lot of this hip hop nowadays is pop, because it's basically popular music.
Right.
They're trying to get radio play. They're trying to get spins. They're not. It's not true to the art form, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's not true to the art form because they're thinking more about the dollar sign, and that all falls from the fact that you can go, like I said, you can go on TikTok and have 1 million seller, quote unquote seller, and you never meet a single person that bought your record. You never know who is listening. You never know what. Like our artists back in the day, their music affected us. Like we're here now because, like I know I'm here now because of artists like Grandmaster Flash. I'm here now because I fell in love with Eric B. and Rakim.
So it did. So in other words, it impacted you some
Right.
kind of way.
I don't think music today impacts. I think music today is more about what this dude got, how much money Drake's pulling in, or how much money. And I say this thing about, like, the way I look at it, when you get arguably one of the greatest hip hop artists in the world, I don't think there's an age limit that should stop, because your life doesn't end, so you shouldn't have to stop entertaining. But I think I put Jay-Z as one of the greatest. I don't think he does anymore, because I don't think he has it. He wants to do it anymore because it's not the same thing. And Jay's a billionaire. So what is his motivation?
Right.
And I think the motivation nowadays with these younger artists is just the dollars.
Well, here's the thing, though. If you see, do you see where these young artists today, they're not selling out tours.
They're not touring.
But
Yeah.
but Rakim
It's still.
is still selling out tours. KRS-One still selling out shows. You know, the Locks came here, they sold out. You know, Nas, he comes, he sells out. So the thing is the impact is missing.
Right. And I think it's because we still respect, we still love our heroes. So we're going to go out there. We're going to pay the $49, $50 or whatever to see Rakim on stage before we pay $200 to see Drake. And I just think what it is. That's what it is.
Plus it's original content.
Right.
Half these niggas sound the same.
More than half.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all sound the same. So, you know, that's a big part of it too. Like, people are tired of taking what they call
Cookie cutter.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the same thing. All you do is flipping around.
Yeah,
All you do is
and y'all accepting imitations for the real thing. But it's because, again, the radio stations, they just play the same shit. Shout out to Big Time Radio Network, because we don't play the same song every 10 minutes.
no.
We don't. Our station is for Generation X, flat out. It's for everybody. But primarily, a Generation X is going to enjoy this show. It's going to enjoy this network, period. You're going to enjoy all the shows. You're going to enjoy The Bus Driver. You're going to enjoy Lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? It comes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 to 2. You're going to love Gary Hughes' Real Voices. He comes on at 2, and I think till 4. And his show is just dope because I like how, I know I'm skipping around today, man, but I'm just happy to be here, man. The interview was dope, and it's kind of like one of my favorite spots. You know, I like doing what I do, man. You know, so.
And it shows. No, I mean, it does. It does. You bring an energy to your show that what makes it successful. Like, you're not just sitting here
Running my mouth.
Right. Well, no, you are. But
Yeah, I am talking. I love to talk, especially about hip hop.
Sitting here and just because you gotta be here. You're sitting here because your love has. I mean, like I said, this was something else. 2 months ago, this was a whole different show.
Right.
You cultivated into something that has become.
No.
We cultivated this into
go.
something that it has become. But no, I'm gonna give you credit for that because I was here when it was Boomer System. Like I love old school hip hop. I played old school hip hop. That's what I played on this. But until you came and you brought your love and you opened up, you reminded me how much I love the pioneers. And then you have been fortunate enough to get some of those pioneers to be part of it. And the thing is, they are talking to each other.
Right.
So they know, like, look, and we're not shitting on the FM stations or any other stations, but they know that, so-and-so point something is, they're not playing our music.
Right.
But over there, bars represents us.
I'm
Bars
representing.
coming here with his gray beard and he representing us.
Hip Hop Grady in the building.
And
I was raised that way, man, and I feel like that any society can't be successful without honoring and reverencing their predecessors. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. And so, like, over the years, as I sat back, watched these young people, oh man, so-and-so, he wasn't the great. It's like disregard people's contributions to the culture. Just blankly disregard it.
Disrespect.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even be where you are if it wasn't for the individuals that made the reason why we even have an industry. The dudes that was doing it for free.
I mean, take for example the guest we just had. Do you know how many people say her slogan, but no one knew that came from her?
Right.
And it's just it's a level, and I say this almost every show. Some of y'all big names need to start writing checks for some of these people.
Right.
Because if it wasn't for them, y'all would be flipping burgers at Burger King.
Right.
I mean, let's be real. Or breaking in my house, one of the two.
Right.
Let's be real.
Right. Exactly. And I mean, and I applaud Nas because Nas is doing some things to make sure legendary artists get their due. But Greg, I want to thank you for allowing this because this opportunity wouldn't be possible. For you opening the door, let me say that. But yeah, and I thank you for joining me on this journey to make sure that we continue to give the legends their due respect, their flowers, and representing them properly.
Let me say one more thing because of what you just said. I gotta be completely 100% honest to you. When I handed over Boomer Systems to you,
right,
I was out. I had no intention of coming here on Saturday mornings and doing this show, man. I didn't. I did it. I was gonna do it long enough for you to get the flow of it, but I had no intention.
Right.
You have allowed me to be part of this, man, and you keep giving me, my accolades for doing this, but I didn't want to do this. I'm dead serious. I love hip hop music. Don't get me wrong. With the other shows I got going on, I graciously, quote unquote, handed over this show to you. And I was like, and me and Gary Hughes talked about this the other day. I was like, yo, that's his now, and I'm still here every Saturday because I'm loving what you're doing.
Word.
I'm really loving what you do, and I have no problem. That's why if y'all notice, every now and then he'll say my name. He'll like, I got G Money, and y'all hear like a hesitation before I speak because my mic's usually not on because I'm like. I'm sitting back just enjoying the music, sitting back. I'm a fan, and I appreciate you allowing me to be part of this. But above all,
I appreciate
I'm a
you.
fan. I am definitely a fan. Like I got so much out of this interview today.
Oh man.
Just because, and just like I got a lot out of the
Man,
Denise
five willows,
I
man.
got that. Just you don't think about stuff like you don't think that some of these artists
Yeah.
have, like it runs in the family.
Yeah.
Like and like I'm going to go home and pull up five willows to see who they are.
Right.
And I'm sure I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to be listening to some of this song. I'm like, oh, I know that.
Right.
Because just because I might not know the name off the top of my head, I know that.
Right.
I know that song.
Right.
So that's going to be interesting for me. But so for you, I appreciate you allowing me to ride in this with you, man. I mean, like I literally said, I was out. I thought about I was sleeping late on Saturdays. I'm good. But now I'm up here early because I can't wait for the next show.
Word. And that's what it's all about, man. That is what's missing, I think, in hip hop. Remember that excitement.
Yeah.
You look forward to watching MTV.
I have that again with this. That's my point. I have that with this.
Yes. You know when they said, next week we're gonna have such and such on MTV Rap. So you was excited. Y'all talked about that. Man, they're gonna have so and so.
In the basement with Tigger and stuff.
Yeah. That excitement, man, is that's the goal, is to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? And just like we talked about that impact, man. But more importantly, man, for the story to be told correctly by those who were there. You know what I'm saying? So, and y'all heard a story today on Bars Block by somebody. No, let me rephrase that. By Debbie McClooney, aka Little Debbie China, today on Bars Block, Big Time Radio Network. You know what I'm saying? Dope show, man. As usual, man. We're gonna pay some bills, and we thank all of y'all for tuning in today, man. If there's anybody I forgot to shout out, well, I will do this. Shout out to all the artists, man. That's still doing this from my generation. Shout out to the new artists inspired by the artists from my generation. You know what I'm saying? And keep pushing, And shout out to everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Special shout out to our DJ Big Will. Special
yes.
shout out to his lady.
Yes.
I hope everything's okay. But yeah.
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned next week. We got Big Will will be back.
He will be back.
So y'all make sure we put that out. But put your prayers out for
his family. Yes.
For his family. All right.
Yeah, I'm glad. Thanks for mentioning that. I in the process of things, I didn't mention that. But we love you, DJ Big Will, man, and we pray your wife gets well, man. Like I said, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We are dedicated to doing what we do, and we'll be here next Saturday, as it said, God willing, and the creek don't rise. That's a country boy saying. But anyway, man, I'm gonna leave up. Ooh, Keith Cowboy, rest in peace, man. Bless my microphone. Peace out.
That was a good interview.
That was, man.